together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. As for Jennifer Facala, Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 2 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Cintas. The Illinois Senate faces a Friday deadline to move bills out of committee for floor consideration. Measures advancing include new liability insurance requirements for some voters, expanded pension buyout options, and protections for people using mobile ID cards. Illinois is launching a new program offering up to $15,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance for first-time homebuyers. The Access Home program pairs a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with zero-interest assistance to help buyers cover upfront costs. The Illinois Supreme Court heard arguments in a case involving double jeopardy and separate criminal trials. The issue is whether prosecutors can pursue additional gun charges after a defendant was acquitted in a related case that was tried separately at the defendant's request. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's Renter's Insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the 4 walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get quoted Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 12, 1926. The formation of a metropolitan police area, including all of the cities and communities within a radius of 50 miles of Chicago, is in the process of completion by the mayors and police department heads of these cities, the plan being to curb the activities of the criminals of Chicago working in the various cities in the Chicago district. The plan was detailed to Morgan Collins, Chief of Police of Chicago, some weeks ago, and yesterday a number of the mayors, including Mayor Earl R. Kelly of Elgin, interviewed Chief Collins upon the subject. The plan was prompted by the fact that the crooks and bandits of Chicago's underworld frequently perpetrate hurry-up jobs in the smaller cities, making a speedy return to Chicago immediately after the crime. A number of such robberies believed the work of Chicago thieves have occurred in Elgin recently. The organization of the Metropolitan Police Area into its compact thief-catching unit will greatly increase the chance of capture of criminals shortly after the crime has been committed. Men's night without men would not be very successful, and to have a men's night and entice the men from a meeting which they should rightfully attend from a business standpoint would not be the thing to do. Therefore, the Elgin Women's Club has decided to postpone its annual banquet to which the menfolk were invited. The club withdrew from the entertainment field and decided to wait until sometime in April.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Tonight, rain showers likely and mostly cloudy with a low around 36. Winds could gust up to 55 miles per hour. Looking ahead to Friday, partly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, it's 40 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome in, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tami and Friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We're glad you're with us today as I get that frog out of my little throaty throat. How's everybody doing today? We got Matthew pushing buttons here. Rebecca's jumping on pretty soon. She has a daughter who is pregnant and has a breech baby in there, so they're figuring out what they need to do next with that one. I know.
Definitely.
It's kind of well, it's not really. I think one of my kids was breech for a while. They kind of flip around, do whatever they want. They got to, they have little acrobats going on in there. So she'll be jumping on when we can get her here. What else is going on, Matthew? We've got 43 degrees and sunny conditions on a thirsty Thursday.
It's a thirsty Thursday.
Yeah,
it's a Taco Thursday.
Taco Thursday.
Yes.
Is
What
that
am I
right?
doing for dinner tonight?
Well,
it's my night to cook.
What is it Taco Thursday then? I thought it was Taco Tuesday.
Oh, Taco Tuesday.
And
What
Thirsty
is-
Thursday and Wind Down
Thursday.
Wednesday and Marvelous Mondays.
I
Now,
am
if we have
mixing it
new
up. Do you see I have
descriptions-
no coffee in front of me? That's why.
Do not.
I had one.
You better get bitty. Bitty.
Yeah,
You get bitty at the
bitty on
break and go get yourself some Java, man. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
Hey, why are leprechauns so stingy?
Well, they're little tiny guys, so I don't know.
They're
Why are they
always
stingy?
pinching pennies.
Oh, wait a minute. That was the wrong one. I meant to
Oh,
do
that
the...
was Cheers. I like the Cheers. No, the Cheers are good. I don't really understand that one, but how do musicians show off on St. Patty's Day? Oh, I said this yesterday.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, the bragpipes.
The bragpipes.
What is St. Patrick's favorite drink?
Green River.
Green tea. Green River. I do like a little Green River.
I do like a Green River.
I do me a Green River martini every St. Patty's Day if I can find it. It's just Green River,
with
soda.
martini?
Yeah, well,
with the vodka.
With a little vodka and in a pretty frosted glass with.
It's got to be crystals.
There's
to be crystals in there.
Yeah, something pretty,
Nice,
and then
thin. I like it when it's a thin glass.
The very thin ones.
Thin,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
dainty and
I have a set. My girlfriend's mom was moving out of her house she'd lived in forever into a, downsizing, and she had a ton of really cool old martini glasses and those coupe. They're like champagne glasses, but they look kind of like a martini glass. They're not tall. They're great. I spill those though too much. So can't do it. Hey, why are Irish women good gamblers? Oh, this is bad. They have Lady Luck on their side.
I don't get it.
I don't. These are really stupid. This is a good housekeeping ones, and they're really bad. What did the Irish potato say to the sweetheart? Say to his sweetheart?
Sweet potato.
I only have eyes for you.
I could have gone with sweet potato.
You could have, yeah. You could have called him a sweet potato. Why are the Irish so efficient?
They're efficient because they got the look.
They get to the meat and potatoes of a matter. Oh gosh, I need to find more. I need to find better jokes. These are the worst jokes I think I've had in quite some time. That's okay. That's all right. You want to talk about murder? Let's talk about murder for a minute.
Wow,
shall we? I know.
This is quite the transition here.
There was nothing slow about that one. I just jumped right. I just looked at the agenda and went, "Oh, we're talking."
I know. I saw that too.
We're talking a little murder today. Well, I have an interesting story that I'm going to share with you. If I can get my computer where I can read it and chat with you at the same time, I will do it. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, get rid of those jokes. Those jokes are so bad. All right, this is, I found very interesting, this story. Prosecutors allege, this is an ex-NFL player. This is out of Nashville. This is why I know about it. A former NFL player who is charged with murder in his girlfriend's death in Tennessee asked an AI bot for advice on what to do about the woman's injuries and what the signs of a fall are before he called 911, authorities said in court. So come on now, if you murdered your girlfriend, AI is the last guy you're going to ask because that's so traceable.
Yep.
New York Jets first round draft pick Darren Lee's conversation with ChatGPT about Gabriella Perpetuo started on February 4th, the day before first responders went to a home in Chattanooga suburb for a call of CPR in progress and found her already deceased, according to a message displayed by the prosecutors during a court hearing on Monday. Lee faces charges of first-degree murder and tampering with or fabricating evidence. He is being held in jail without bond. The AI inquiry shown in a Chattanooga courtroom did not admit wrongdoing. And in one instance, Lee calls the injuries self-inflicted. But Hamilton County District Attorney Cody Wamp, what kind of name is that? Cody Wamp.
Wamp.
Cody, C-O-T-Y, Wamp, W-A-M-P. He's the district attorney. Mr. Wamp said Lee was using ChatGPT as a legal advisor, asking it to basically give him advice on how to cover up a crime scene. Deputy Public Defender Mike Little, who represented Lee during the hearing, said something happened, but we don't know what. The judge found probable cause to advance the case. In one of the messages displayed by prosecutors, Lee says, "Don't know what to do right now. Fiance did her crazy thing again. Fiance did her crazy thing again, and now she's messed up. I wake up and she has 2 swollen eyes. I didn't do anything. Self-inflicted. She stabbed herself, slit her eye. Oh, my God.
Nice.
I don't know, but she isn't waking or responding. What do I do?" Another Lee message asked the bot what to tell a friend about handling someone non-responsive when the friend doesn't want to call police. ChatGPT replied in part, Here's exactly what to tell your friend. This is the safest way to handle it without framing it as a police trouble. Lee also asked about the physical signs of the injury of slip and fall in the bathroom shower. Lee told deputies that the woman may have fallen in the shower, but according to an arrest affidavit, there were extensive amounts of blood in different areas of the residence that were inconsistent with Lee's statement. Sounds like some fishy business is going on. Authorities carrying out a search warrant found multiple kinds of trauma to the woman's body, including a stab wound to her abdomen, an apparent human bite mark on her shoulder, a large bruise on her head, black eyes with heavy swelling, and dried blood on her face and neck, the affidavit said. She also had a severe brain injury and a broken neck. Oh, my goodness. A Hamilton County Sheriff's Office detective testified at a prior hearing. She had more stab wounds on her legs while wearing pants without cut marks, suggesting the pants were put on afterwards. Wamp said. Coty Wamp. In body camera footage shown in court Monday, Lee told investigators who responded to the house that he was sleeping a long time before he found his girlfriend unresponsive. He told investigators he saw her lying on the couch and asked if she wanted anything to eat, and when Perpetuo didn't respond, he said he called 911. Crime scene detectives also identified blood that had been attempted to be cleaned in multiple areas of the house, in addition to cleaning supplies near where testing confirmed blood stains, but no blood was visible, according to the affidavit. So he cleaned some of this up. Perpetuo's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Lee. Wamp said Lee was on probation, in Florida for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in one county and battery in another, and on probation in Ohio for attempted battery. Okay, so the guy's got a string of stuff going down.
Yep.
Now, the 31-year-old Lee played 58 games with the Jets, Kansas City, and Buffalo from 2016 to 2020 seasons. The former Ohio State linebacker was the 20th overall pick in the 2016 by the Jets. He was the defensive MVP of the 2015 Sugar Bowl. Bummer, dude. So that got me thinking. You know how that is, right? That got me thinking. What other weird AI stuff is there? Like, what has AI been used for? What's the weirdest stuff?
Oh gosh, I've seen some posts about what people make on AI. Generate this image of a city being burned down, things like that. It's crazy.
The images that they can come up with it. Well, I got some more for you. These are wacky. These are wacky. This is technology. This is let's see. Let's see. This is, I'm looking for the thing, PC Magazine. Barcelona, this is a Mobile World Congress. Just isn't about the latest phones and wearables. The halls of the convention center were also packed with plenty of bizarre tech. Yeah. Okay, so here's the first one. I don't know if you can find them because they do have pictures.
Now this is
PCMag.com. It's just PCMAG.com.
And what's the article called?
Weirdest tech at MWC 2026.
Weirdest tech.
At MWC. That's the headline is Fire Starting Phones, Dinosaur Bots, and AI that judges your hairline.
Got it.
The weirdest tech. Okay, so the first one is this hairline thing. Hair company says, hey, check scalp. This thing, the Hey Check Scalp is an AI-powered scalp and hair analysis tool that works quickly in 3 steps. First, take 2 photos of your head, one from the front and one from the top for a macro view, and then 4 photos of your scalp using a wand with a 60-time magnification lens on the end. What? Where am I getting that?
Oh, that's weird.
In just 10 seconds, the AI analyzes the photos and generates a detailed report about hair and scalp, grading you on issues such as temple recession, crown thinning, and more. I'm a bit skeptical of some of my results, and I think the Hey Check Scalp could be a very useful tool if you're worried about your locks. Yeah, okay, there you go. They didn't tell me how much any of this is, by the way. This is all new.
I
From
should look it up.
how much?
Hey, checks
Let's see.
scalp price.
How can you find it? Hey, check
Let's
scalp. I don't even know if it's out there.
The lens hardware will cost about $70, and then it'll be $5 to $10 per report. It says.
Oh, so you got to buy the reports, and if
Per
there's
scan.
lens hardware. So you buy the hardware to put on your camera to take the pictures.
Yep.
You download the app, and then every time you want results, it'll cost you $5 a pop to get the results. That's interesting. All right. Well, if you need your scalp checked, that's an option.
And then you need a computer to get the data onto, which
Right. Sure. Let's see. Now, the next one on this happy list is called Global Me Pet Cam. Plenty of pet cameras let you check on your fur baby when you're away from home, but have you ever wanted to see the world from your cat or dog's perspective? With the Global Me Pet Cam, you can. It's a follow-up to the company's unique pet phone device, which enables two-way audio between domesticated animals and their owners. What am I going to talk to my dog? My dog's not talking back. I can tell you that.
you can say treat, and then they're like, "What?"
Izzy might talk back, but that's just because she's lippy. That's all. Domesticated animals and their own. The pet cam attaches to your pet's collar and works like an action camera. It's like a body cam for a dog, streaming 1080p video from its perspective to your phone. It can be paired with the pet phone to see what your animal is doing and talk to them. The pet phone is available now for $89.99. The pet cam is expected to launch within the next few months. I think my son would get a kick out of that. But the one that
be cute, yeah.
The one that shows you from the dog's perspective, he would probably like that one.
It's like that commercial. Have you seen the bacon commercial?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's from the dog's perspective.
Oh, really?
And the dog's like, "Oh my gosh, bacon."
No, I
And, like
have
showing
not.
the dog getting the bacon treats.
I have not seen that
Yeah.
one.
That's
Okay, what's next on our happy list here is the is it Alcatel WP63? You'll never have to worry about forgetting a lighter. Okay, how wacky is this? That's because the WP63 can start fires. An
That's scary.
electric igniter is hidden on the top of the phone behind a small trap door. The phone is powered by a 200 amp battery and also features a loudspeaker that can be used as an alarm. But show attendees were most captivated by its fire starting functions. Oh my God. Why would you need that? I guess.
and it's attached to the phone.
Right. So you get your phone and a lighter. Like, I guess if you were a heavy smoker and you didn't want to carry a lighter with you,
I wouldn't
you
trust it near the phone. I don't know.
Well, but the element heated up. Wait, let's see. Because we were in an old building with hundreds of people inside, we couldn't actually start a fire. Well, then how do you know it works? But the element heated up and got too hot to touch. Needless to say, the WP63 was one of the hottest phones at the MWC, literally. All right. The next one's cute. It's a bionic dinosaur robot. Yes, this is what you can get with your AI today. On display within the China Pavilion at MWC, this realistic looking dinosaur robot is like something straight out of Jurassic Park. It can move its head to look around, swing its tail side to side, open its mouth wide, and make all sorts of interesting cooing sounds. According to an information placard, the robot is designed for education, film productions, museums, and tourism. It's one of the several charming robots at the China Pavilion at MWC, including the Tagpa, which appeared at the World Games 2025. The Tagpa can bounce up and down and move its head side to side as it flashes different expressions and greetings on a 19-inch display that serves as its face. The dinosaur's cuter. That's all I can say. He's cute. I don't know what you're supposed to do with him. Now, this guy, this is the Agibot X2. Oh, so this guy at the bottom, is that the guy that's supposed to be... You see that dog? Yeah, that dog thing that says hello on his face. That's what that thing is. Okay, that's the one from 2025. And then the next one is this little robot. He looks like a little man.
Oh, they had this at the Hampshire Business Expo back in May.
Really? The
Yep.
same guy?
Same, almost.
He looks, he's cute. What does he do, I wonder? Dancing robots were a trend at the MWC, and the Agibot X2 is the best one we saw. This 4'2" tall, it's almost as tall as me.
Nah.
Humanoid can bust a move, and you have to see it to believe it. Check it out below and be prepared to be
gosh, look at
amazed.
it.
Okay, there is a video. Look at him moving. Oh, cool. He's pretty realistic.
Oh my gosh, this video shared by Yoga by Angela on Instagram. This is funny.
He's like doing like not a moon dance, but like a I don't know. He is dancing.
gosh.
He's got a beat a little bit. He's doing a little bit of stuff. That looked fun. How much does he? What do you do with him?
Gosh.
I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got. For more highlights of the show. That's it. That's all they gave me. PC Magazine's editor. Nope, that's all they gave me on those. Let me look here. So what other AI stories are out there of weird AI stuff? I don't know. There's a lot, by the way. Let me see. I had some more. 10 weirdest generative AI cases. This is the other one. Some of the weirdest AI uses. Perfect set of teeth, the AI toothbrush. Have you heard of that one?
Ooh, now wait. Now this one.
No, this is
also-
on techwireasia.com. Techwire Asia. 10 ingenious yet weird generative AI use cases. There's an AI toothbrush that was produced by renowned dental hygiene company Oral-B. Oral-B Genesis X electric toothbrush uses AI to track how people brush their teeth and gives them real-time feedback for the best results every day. So you want your toothbrush to talk back to you. You can talk to that one. They've got no more overcooked meals, AI in the kitchen. Flippy is the other product, the kitchen robot that makes burgers, powered by Miso's proprietary and patent-protected AI. Flippy is a smart commercial kitchen robot that fries items from French fries to chicken nuggets and works alongside humans to enhance quality and consistency while creating substantial, measurable cost savings at restaurants. So that's an industrial one. Too good to be true. AI fake news generator. Yeah, we all know about this, right? As if there already isn't enough misinformation and disinformation on the web, Grover is an AI tool that creates fake news. Oh my God, there's so much fake news.
Why
on
would
social.
you want to create more fake
Right.
news?
There's so much fake news on social media now. It's insane. Like I can't. You can tell when they're fake. Like you can tell when they're fake. It's just, and there's too many of them. There's just too many of them. So why you would want this? I have the slightest idea. It's a tool that creates the fake news. According to reports, Grover is trained on a large chunk of internet content, which it uses to create news articles that are almost indisguisable from those written by real people. Oh, this is where the scariness comes in. But here's where it gets interesting. A study by Grover's developers claims that the best way to detect fake news is to use a model that is also a generator. As such, Grover is a generator that can easily spot its own generated fake news articles as well as those generated by other AIs. What's amazing is that it obtained a 92% accuracy of telling human written news from the machine written version.
I don't understand why you would want that though.
Well, I think this is saying that you would want that to find other AI.
Oh, I see what
This will
you mean.
locate the bad guys,
Okay,
the
good.
other AI stuff,
I was
if you
like-
need to find out. I can do it right now, honestly. But with the social, you can too. Most people, it looks too smooth, too real, too perfect to be real. Like that,
Yep.
and the movements are a little choppy, that kind of stuff. You can tell AI right now. Now it's going to get to the point where you can't, and then we're in big trouble. Let's see. Purr of pain, the cat pain detector. Is your cat in pain? I don't know. How do you know? Cats purr and meow to express themselves. They could be hungry, sick, or just bored. But sometimes it's hard to tell how the cat really feels. For cat lovers in Japan, a technology firm and a Tokyo-based university have invented a new web app that uses AI to detect if a pet cat is in pain. The cat pain detector app has an alleged accuracy level of 90%. The AI detected system relies on 6,000 photos of cats, where it studies a cat's whiskers, eyelids, ears, and nose, which are then fed to a scoring system to measure differences between healthy cats and those supposedly suffering in pain due to less visible illnesses. The app's popularity has seen it grow to have some 43,000 users across Japan, Europe, and South America since its June 2023 launch. Wait. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that one. The next one was a little wacky.
The shoes?
No. The penis recognition tool.
What? Wait, I'm not seeing this one.
That's the one between...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, between the cat and the moonwalker.
I'm glad they don't have a photo.
No. The AI-powered electric shoes, that's another one. Meanwhile, those who enjoy strolling but are too lazy to do so can now rely on AI-powered walking shoes called moonwalkers. Oh, my God. Then they got a picture of him doing it. How wacky is that? All right, there's a lot of wacky AI out there. I got a ton more, but we are going to take a break. We will be back after this. Don't go away.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Cintas. The Illinois Senate faces a Friday deadline to move bills out of committee for floor consideration. Measures advancing include new liability insurance requirements for some voters, expanded pension buyout options, and protections for people using mobile ID cards. Illinois is launching a new program offering up to $15,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance for first-time home buyers. The Access Home program pairs a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with zero-interest assistance to help buyers cover upfront costs. The Illinois Supreme Court heard arguments in a case involving double jeopardy and separate criminal trials. The issue is whether prosecutors can pursue additional gun charges after a defendant was acquitted in a related case that was tried separately at the defendant's request. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's Renters Insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the 4 walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Tonight, rain showers likely and mostly cloudy with a low around 36. Winds could gust as high as 55 miles per hour. Looking ahead to Friday, partly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, it's 42 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Step right up, take a seat. It's talk time with Tami and friends. Feel the vibe, catch the beat. It's talk time with Tami and friends. Oh, talk time, talk time. Tami's here on WRMN. Oh, talk time with Tami and friends.
Welcome back, everybody. Talk Time with Tami and Friends continues on a Thirsty Thursday. It is a Thirsty Thursday.
It is a Thursday.
Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday.
No coffee for you, though. You
I
just
know, I'm
have the
having
agua
water.
thing going on. All right. I broke down and got a soda today. I've been good. I've been very good, but
Is it diet?
No,
Oh,
I don't like
okay,
diet.
no,
I don't like diet sodas. They give me a headache. I don't. Whatever's in them.
It's not the same.
No. Do you drink diet?
I drink diet.
Yeah, it gives me a headache. Whatever that NutraSweet or whatever they put in there, it's like it doesn't work for me. So, but I broke down and because Anyway, whatever. This is my. I get like a couple a week. That's what I'm going with right now.
There you go.
I've cut it
Okay.
down to a couple a week. Try to keep them to the weekends, but it's not a weekend. But I felt like I needed a weekend. Like
Yeah.
I had to have a little something today to get me over the hump of
The week,
afternoon. It's
afternoon, all that
you need a
stuff,
little
yeah.
caffeine going on there. So let's see. You've been digging in the News Nation, Ben. What you got going on there?
Yes, a man armed with a rifle rammed a truck into a synagogue near Detroit, Michigan today and drove down a hallway before being killed. Oakland Police Sheriff Michael Bouchard said the man died in the truck and only one other person was injured. A security officer who was struck by the car should be okay. Emergency responders say they found what appears to be a large amount of explosives in the vehicle. Bouchard told reporters they are investigating other areas just in case.
We have deployed resources all across the county, just in case, out of an abundance of caution, that there may be a secondary site, but we don't have any information at this time to believe that.
Investigators are still working to identify the man and a possible motive for the attack. This is a breaking news situation. More details will come. Now, this was from earlier. This was
I think
from
that-
16 minutes ago.
Okay. I think it kind of went down this morning, all this crap, but I don't know anything about the dude. Do we know anything about the guy who died? And what was his point? He had explosives in the truck. He rammed it into the synagogue and he was thinking that was going to blow it up.
I don't know.
Okay.
No one has been confirmed. Oh, wait. Yeah, because this is an ongoing story, so I got to see if there's any.
There
like,
is, yeah.
live
It's
updates.
like it's happening as we speak. They're well, I don't know if they're still doing it. They were looking to see at other synagogues in the area, other places. Is this guy alone? Is there more stuff out there? But who is he, and what was he trying to prove? I mean, he just killed himself. Is all he did,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
So the incident happened at Temple, Israel, which includes an early child care center at school and a school. CNN said so. There's
nobody there got hurt.
I think it was
Just the one guy, right?
Just the one.
The guy that
one guy I
was
think
driving
there
the
was
truck.
hurt.
Yeah. But we don't know how old he is or where he's from or what his problem is. We don't know
Nothing
anything
yet.
about him.
Nothing yet.
Okay. Well, we probably won't ever hear it because a lot of times these things are happening so much anymore that it's gone before the next one's on the table. I mean, you never get the details to it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have answers to. I don't know what to do about it because what can you do about it besides put your barricades out and blah blah blah. But like in Michigan, you're probably not thinking about it.
Right.
It's not high on your priority list. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think big cities, it's a bigger threat that you got to be aware of. But these little towns, I don't know.
Yeah. So he drove. It says that he drove through the doors before engaging in gunfire by the security facility.
He drove through the door.
So he drove through the door, and then
Somebody shot him.
yeah,
Okay.
and then the car did catch fire.
Okay. But
Which
it
is
didn't
from
blow up the
explosive. Didn't blow
stuff
up.
in the back. Well, it did not work as planned. then,
Yeah.
Did it?
Yep.
That's unfortunate, sir. And that's in my mind mental illness. I mean, a sane person doesn't do something crazy like that.
But there was an individual that was found deceased in the vehicle. Exactly what the cause of death was at the time.
Oh wait, there's somebody else or the guy?
Yeah, there was someone else.
Not the guy driving.
Not the guy driving. Someone else.
The guy driving still alive?
No, he was killed.
So there's 2 deaths.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said there was only 1 death in this. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. It says authorities say no one was hurt.
Except for the dead guy in the truck.
Suspect dead. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
So
here.
there, well,
But it says that he rammed the car, and then I'm trying to with
Determine,
these live
yeah.
updates here.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
saying
he rammed the car and then he got shot.
that's what it seems like.
But there's another this dead guy in the car. Is it the same guy that was driving the car, or that's somebody else?
I
We're not
don't
sure
know.
yet.
It's kind of confusing when they.
Yeah, when it's fresh like that and it just happened not that long ago.
Yeah.
So I'm
and
sure.
I know they have like bomb technicians out there, bomb sniffing dogs too.
Yeah.
That they have going on out there.
Well,
So I'm
if
trying to
if he
figure
had
this.
all those explosives in his car, they were thinking maybe he planted some somewhere else, and I'm sure he thought for sure his car would blow up and kabooey goes everything. But what's the point? Just to get us talking? Is that it? I mean, I don't know.
It says no children or temple staff were injured in the.
Good.
This is from NBC News. A member of security team was hit by the car and went to the hospital for treatment, according to the sheriff.
Okay. But nobody else.
No one else.
Okay.
That's
Good.
all we know. I mean, that's all we know.
No, that's good news. We like that. That's good news that nobody else. All right, let's take that quick break. Come back and talk about music. It is the 12th of March already. Where have we been? We've got some birthdays today, some good ones. We'll talk about it when we come back after this.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo.
Does your car need a shine? At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they make it quick, easy, and spotless every time. And they're open 24/7 for your convenience. Right now, get a free car wash just for joining their text club. Text BRITT to 30400 and enjoy a free car wash. Visit Britain's Touchless Car Wash at 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin or at 555 Willow in West Dundee. Britain's, caring for your car while caring for our community.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
When our nation calls, patriots answer. The U.S. Volunteers Joint Service Command stands ready, honoring our fallen heroes through military funeral honors and serving communities during natural disasters and emergencies. If you're 18 or older, you can serve close to home with free training and just one Saturday a month. Prior service with honorable discharges are welcome. View our website today at usvjsc.org. We are patriots. We are always ready. We are U.S. Volunteers, and we want you to join us.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
Welcome back, everybody. It's talk time with Tammy and friends. We continue on a thirsty Thursday. Well, Rebecca's here. She's at the lake. Welcome in, young lady.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
Rebecca.
you.
How are things?
Hello.
How are things at the lake?
I don't know.
Oh! I thought you
Your
were
guess
at
is
the
as
lake.
good as mine.
I see. Okay, that's an illusion behind you.
It
I
is an
see.
illusion.
Yes, I have an ocean behind me on when I'm down in Nashville, so I get it. I
Yes.
get it. We were
Yes.
just talking about a little music action. It's the 12th of March, and we got some birthdays today in the
Oh.
music world. 1957. Marlon Jackson from American Family Music Group, the Jackson 5. They were the first group to debut with 4 consecutive #1 hits in the Hot 100 with the songs like I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There. That's the Jackson 5. Happy birthday to Marlon Jackson. And then we have, let's see, who else? Oh, 1946 on March 12th. Liza Minnelli, singer, actress, dancer, daughter of Judy Garland, and film director Vincent Minnelli. See, I didn't know that was her dad, so there you go, Vincent Minnelli. And then we also have James Taylor's birthday today, 1948. American singer-songwriter Taylor achieved his breakthrough in 1970 with the hit single Fire and Rain, and had the 1971 U.S. #1 single You've Got a Friend, written by Carole King. His first album was released on the Beatles' Apple label. Taylor married Carly Simon. My husband had a huge crush on Carly Simon when he was a kid. In 1972, that's about the time he was drooling over her. Here is a little James Taylor for you. Happy birthday, JT. We've got Fire and Rain.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. And I won't make it any other way. Whoa, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you. Thought I'd see you far away now.
Little Fire and Rain for you there from our birthday boy JT. Now let's see what else happened on this date. This is the 12th of March. Well, in 2025, Spotify, this is last year, Spotify paid the music industry $10 billion, which the streaming service said was the highest annual payment from any single retailer in history. But the figures came as a heated debate continued about how much money artists and songwriters receive in royalties. Earlier this year, several Grammy-nominated songwriters boycotted an awards event hosted by Spotify in a row about their streaming earnings. The amount Spotify paid this year was an increase on the more than $9 billion it handed over in 2023. I'm sure there's still more. I bet they're leaving more on the table too, because why would they? Let's see. In 2016, Iron Maiden's personal Boeing 747 was badly damaged after colliding with a tow truck while grounded at Santiago, Chile. The band's crew. What? You okay there? The band's crew and their 20 tons of equipment were not on board at the time of the crash, but 2 ground crew workers were injured. In 2013, on this date, Bob Dylan was voted into the American Academy of Arts and Letters, making the first time a rock musician had been chosen for the elite honor society. Officials in the Academy, which recognizes music, literature, and visual art, were unable to decide if Dylan belonged for his words or his music, and instead inducted him in as an honorary member like previous honorees Meryl Streep, Woody Allen, and Martin Scorsese. And in 2012, the Doobie Brothers drummer Michael Hasek died at his home in Dubois, Wyoming, at the age of 65. He had been battling cancer for some time and succumbed to complications of the disease with his family at his side. He was a member of the Doobie Brothers from 71 to 73. Let's see. Taylor Swift in 2012 beat out Adele and Lady Gaga to be named the highest earning pop artist of 2011. The 22-year-old earned $35,719,902. That's quite a paycheck for a 22-year-old. These are from music and royalties and touring. U2 took second place with $32 million, and Adele came in 10th. How about that? Let's see. And then in 2009, hundreds of fans queued at the O2 Arena in London as Michael Jackson tickets went on sale to the public. The 50-year-old pop veteran had confirmed he would be playing a 50-date residency at the venue beginning on July 8, 2009. Some 360,000 pre-sale tickets had already been sold. Organizers said that This Is It tour had become the fastest selling in history, with 33 seats sold every minute. Prices ranged from £170 to £10,000. But tickets bought directly from the singer's website cost up to $75, 75 pounds, sorry. Jackson had said this would be the last time he would perform in the UK. Yeah, he never made it there, did he? Mm-mm. Let's see. In 2001, Judy Garland's Over the Rainbow was voted the Song of the Century in a poll published in America. Musicians, critics, and fans compiled the list by the RIA. The highest placed UK act was the Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, in 16th place, and the Beatles had I Want to Hold Your Hand at number 28. Do we have a little of Judy Garland?
We sure do.
We're just going to listen to a little teeny weeny sliver of it because we have time for that. We can sway.
Yeah, can't we?
Everybody sway back and forth. Wait till she starts
Seems
singing.
so slow.
It does. Come on, Judy, sing it. There it is. There she is, little Judy. Say it loud, say it proud,
Such
Judy.
a doll.
She was.
There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue.
Nice, Judy. That was voted the best song. How about them apples? Let's see. What else do we have going on for the 12th? There's a lot of it in here today. Iron Maiden's. I already did that one. This was about Metallica. Over 130 people were arrested in 2010, and 8 people were hospitalized as fans tried to gate crash a Metallica show in Colombia. 1,500 police and 4 tanks were brought in to manage the crowds as property was vandalized and destroyed, as thousands of ticketless fans rioted during Metallica's first Colombian concert in 11 years. And then Amy Winehouse in 2007 made her U.S. television debut on The Late Show with David Letterman, performing her song Rehab. She won 3 Grammys, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance, and also won an Ivor Novella Award for Best Contemporary Song. Muddy Waters. So Rosalind, in 2004, Rosalind Morganfield, the 34-year-old daughter of blues artist Muddy Waters, surrendered to police after a warrant was issued accusing her of being involved in the 1996 murder of 19-year-old Timothy Jason Harrington during a drug deal. They don't really tell you what happened to it, but, you know. That's the way that goes. In 1983, Welsh singer Bonnie Tyler had her only single and song written by Meatloaf's producer Jim Steinman, Total Eclipse of the Sun. You remember that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Let's see. And then we've got, what time is it? 56. Can we do this? Bob Harris. Oh, no, he's with the Sex Pistols. John Lennon in 1974 made the headlines after an incident at the Troubadour Club in L.A. Out on a drinking binge with Harry Nilsson, Lennon hurled insults at the performing Smothers Brothers and punched their manager before being forcibly removed. He was a troublemaker, man. That was in 74. The Allman Brothers Band played in 71, the first of 2 nights at the Fillmore East in New York. Both shows were recorded and released as the Allman Brothers live double album, which became the group's breakthrough album. And then Paul McCartney, on this date in 1969, married Linda Eastman at Marylebone Register Office. They then held a reception lunch at the Ritz Hotel. Paul then went to Abbey Road Studios in the evening to work. George Harrison and his wife Patty were arrested on the same day and charged with possession of 120 joints of marijuana. Well, you know, they were just trouble.
It was a wedding.
It was a wedding. Why not?
What do you expect?
What the heck? They were celebrating. Yeah. Then we were going to run off with Jumpin' Jack Flash for Rolling Stones. They started their next single, working on it on this date in 1968. So that is your music update for today. We're going to take that quick break, and we'll be back after this. Don't go away.
It's talk time with Tami and friends. Oh, talk time. Tami's here on WRMN. Oh, talk time with Tami and friends.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
Perhaps it's time to do for yourself what you would do for others.
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 3 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by RAINX. The Illinois Supreme Court heard arguments in a case involving double jeopardy and separate criminal trials. The issue is whether prosecutors can pursue additional gun charges after a defendant was acquitted in a related case that was tried separately at the defendant's request. The Illinois Senate faces a Friday deadline to move bills out of committee for floor consideration. Measures advancing include new liability insurance requirements for some voters, expanded pension buyout options, and protections for people using mobile ID cards. Illinois is launching a new program offering up to $15,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance for first-time homebuyers. The Access Home program pairs a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with zero-interest assistance to help buyers cover upfront costs. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Cintas. The Illinois Senate faces a Friday deadline to move bills out of committee for floor consideration. Measures advancing include new liability insurance requirements for some voters, expanded pension buyout options, and protections for people using mobile ID cards. Illinois is launching a new program offering up to $15,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance for first-time homebuyers. The Access Home program pairs a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with zero-interest assistance to help buyers cover upfront costs. The Illinois Supreme Court heard arguments in a case involving double jeopardy and separate criminal trials. The issue is whether prosecutors can pursue additional gun charges after a defendant was acquitted in a related case that was tried separately at the defendant's request. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC Tale in the Pursuit of Flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the 4 walls of your home when you're in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliate.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Tonight, rain showers likely and mostly cloudy with a low around 36. Winds could gust as high as 55 miles per hour. Looking ahead to Friday, partly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, it's 42 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Hi, I'm Jeff Walter, and I'm running for Congress in the 11th Congressional District. As the mayor of Elgin, I'm really required to deliver certain common things that are all based around common sense. I have to provide good water, good streets, police protection, and a lot of other core services. Congress has lost its way on that. So if you want some common sense brought back to Washington, vote Jeff Walter for Congress. You can check us out at www.jeffwalterforcongress.com. I'm Jeff Walter, and I approve this ad, paid for by Walter for Congress.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tami and friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We're glad you're joining us in Studio 14 today. We're looking at 44 degrees out there. Not so bad. Sunny. 307 on your thirsty Thursday afternoon. I know, the weather. I don't have good news for you. We have a high wind warning right now from Friday 1 a.m. till 4 p.m. on Friday. So that's Friday coming up. Today, we got cloudy skies and 45 is your high, so it looks like we're already there. Down to 39 tonight, rain showers along with windy conditions. 70% chance of rain and wind with occasionally gusts of over 40 miles an hour. And then Friday, we got some trouble in this forecast. Friday, this is Friday the 13th, so spooky out there. Be careful. Windy, cloudy skies will become partly cloudy in the afternoon and a high of 43 degrees. Those winds are going to gust over 50 miles an hour. Maybe it's a good day to go fly a kite. I don't know. A little cold. Then it goes down to 27 at night, partly cloudy during the evening, followed by cloudy skies overnight. And then, Sunday, likely rain. We got a high of 52. Southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour. That chance of rain is 90%. But here comes the bad stuff. It drops down to 17 on Sunday night, watching a potential winter storm. Yeah, 17, 1-7, yuck, yuck, yuck. Rain and snow in the evening, becoming all snow late into Monday morning. It ought to make a messy commute. Chance of snow, 100%. 3 to 5 inches is expected on Sunday night into Monday morning. Windy snow during the morning will taper to a few snow showers during the afternoon. Cold high around 20 degrees. That's your high at 20 degrees on Monday. What the heck?
Isn't it your high too?
No, I don't want it to be my high. I don't want to be anywhere near this. The chance of snow is 80% on Monday, 100% on Sunday night, 80% on Monday day. And then, wait, it gets better.
Oh, can't wait.
Partly cloudy at night, Monday night, and the low is 4 degrees. 4 degrees. Yes, that's ridiculous.
They say that March comes in like a lamb and goes out like a lion, but that's ridiculous.
It's the other way around. It comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. March.
But it doesn't.
Well, it didn't. It came in and
Not
out.
for Chicago. It never works that way.
There was no
In my
lamb.
books.
I didn't see a lamb.
There's been
no lamb. I did not see a lamb involved in this at all. Let's see. We've got Tuesday, the 17th. Yes, St. Patty's Day. Get your Irish on. Intervals of clouds and sunshine. High at 23 degrees. Going down to 15 at night. Cloudy with snow showers developing after midnight. Oh, my God. More snow. That's the third mention of snow in this forecast. Wednesday, next week, considerable cloudiness and a high of 39, going down to 28 at night, mostly cloudy skies. And then your Thursday next week is 50 degrees, intervals of clouds and sunshine, going down to 37 at night with partly cloudy skies. I'm sorry about that forecast. It really does suck. It does. I mean, there's nothing good in there. There's nothing good. I mean, the 50s are okay, but I don't know. Hey, Becky, why shouldn't you borrow money from leprechauns?
Something about a pot, a bank account.
No, because they're always a little short. Come on, that's a good one. You're going to use that. You're going to use that one.
It is a good one.
I know it.
I agree.
They have some awful ones in here, but I'm trying to be selective about my awful jokes. What kind of music do leprechauns like? Sham rock and roll.
I was getting there on that one.
Were you?
Yeah, I was something about rock. But
really?
I couldn't figure out why rock. Yeah.
What do leprechauns use to tell time? Sham clocks. That was bad.
I didn't get that one.
Instead of sham rocks, sham clocks. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But Becky, why are leprechauns such good gardeners?
I don't know.
They have green thumbs.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's a good one.
Do they? I don't know. Leprechauns are usually green, but yeah, okay.
I think of the Lucky Charm box. I don't think he was green.
No, I've never seen a green leprechaun to this day. Why did the leprechaun cross the road? Because the light was green. Bad. I know it's bad.
Silly.
It's bad. We're talking St. Patty's Day. Well, let's see. I've got some St. Patty's Day stuff for you. We're going to just chat a little about St. Patty's Day. Now, let's see. Would you rather talk about places in the United States you can go for St. Patty's Day? Or would you rather talk about things around the world they do for St. Patty's Day? Pick one.
Things around the world.
All right. Things around the world. Let's see what we've got. This is it. Celebrated around the world. This is from Irish Central.
Okay.
Surprising places around the world that celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Let's see. Familiar with the traditional large-scale and internationally renowned St. Patrick's Day parades, New York, Boston, Chicago, Dublin, and the like, but what about the other 190 countries? What about the other 47 U.S. states? Well, we'll talk about those too. In addition to national landmarks, fountains, and even rivers, looking at you, Chicago, turning green in honor of Ireland's patron saint, here's your guide to the most exciting, least expected, and farthest flung St. Patrick's Day celebrations. So this is in Montserrat, West Indies. The tiny Caribbean volcanic island of Montserrat, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, is the only country besides Ireland where St. Patrick's Day is a public holiday. But not
That's interesting.
Right, but not for the reason you think. This March 17th marks the 251st anniversary of an unsuccessful slave revolt against the European whites who colonized it in the 17th century. 7 out of 10 whom were Irish. Today, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated by a week-long festival of independence. The central celebration is the masquerade, where locals dress in colorful hats resembling bishop mitres, dance Irish jigs, and crack whips at mocking defiance of their one-time Irish masters. I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure it's a party. We are celebrating the rise of the slave freedom fighters. We are celebrating the rights of the slave freedom fighters, but also the rash Catholic element in our history. They both have rash, R-A-S. Your initials, remember? They both have a place in our legacy. Which
I'm so glad you remembered that.
It's hard to forget. Which is celebrated on the anniversary of the saint's death. So there you go. It's often called the Paris of South America, Argentina. So Buenos Aires, Argentina, also celebrates St. Patty's Day. Though it's often called the Paris of South America, the Argentinian capital looks more like Dublin on every March 17. As the host city to the largest St. Patrick's Day celebration in South America, Buenos Aires forgoes a parade in lieu of an annual street party in the city center featuring music, dancing, including Celtic Argentinian, the dance troupe profiled in Irish American magazine last year. And plenty of Craig in the Brigons, I wish I knew how to say these words, brew pub on the corner of Bolivar and Estados Avenue. Tokyo, Japan. First held in 1992, the Tokyo Parade is the largest of several parades around Japan. You don't even think about them doing St. Patty's Day in Japan. It was begun by Irish Network Japan for the purpose of introducing Ireland to Japanese people, and has evolved into a glorious mix of traditional Japanese style dresses with Irish costumes. They do have a picture of it here, but and then Singapore. The Singapore River is dyed green. Did you know that? They dye the Singapore River green.
No.
Costumes
It's really interesting. Yeah, because some of these Asian countries are, they're just so removed
from anything to do with it, right?
Yeah.
The Singapore River is dyed green. Costumes are donned, and a Harley Davidson convoy leads the pack at the Singapore St. Patrick's Day Parade. This is the largest celebration in Southeast Asia.
I bet it is.
St. Patrick's Society of Singapore, comprised mostly of expats, also hosts an annual ball at the Shangri-La Hotel with free-flowing wine and beer, live music, prize drawings, and Irish dancing. All right, the other big party spot to go to if you're looking for an Irish trip, Sydney, Australia. More than 80,000 people show up for the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Family Day in Sydney, making it the largest such event in the Southern Hemisphere. and the only event in the world outside of Ireland to be organized and funded with support from the Irish government. Huh.
That's interesting.
I wonder why. But through those Sydney goes
Maybe back in the day, remember when they said Australia was like a penal colony? So
right,
if you were,
yeah.
maybe a lot of them came from Ireland,
Probably.
those little wild ones.
Those little rascals. Let's see.
Yes.
But though Sydney goes big for a day, on the other side of the county of the country, Perth commits for the whole week. Okay, so County Perth does a whole
Wow.
week with hosts of races, competitions, children's activities, and a massive parade as the finale. And then in Auckland, New Zealand, let's see. Auckland holds the distinction of being the first St. Patrick's Day party since midnight on March 17 reaches New Zealand's largest city before anywhere else. Oh, so they started there. They're going to party on before we party on. It is also the farthest celebration away from Ireland, almost exactly the opposite end of the world at a massive 11,290 miles away from Dublin. There you go. Let's see what else. Dubai. The Irish,
Dubai.
yes, the Irish village is the epicenter for St. Patrick's Day in Dubai.
Who would have thought that?
I never would have thought that.
It just seems like not going to happen there.
No, this year. Well, who knows? This year they're all. But
Well,
I think
this
I
year.
think they're back to normal over there. I mean, I think they're carrying on. Bless you, sir. This year, you have the quietest sneeze in the whole wide world.
Excuse me.
This year, the pub will be featuring DJs, live bands, happy hour specials, and even a petting zoo for the kids. If you want to, truck on over to Dubai.
I wonder what animals.
I
do
don't know
pet in
what kind of
Dubai.
critters are in a Dubai petting zoo. I don't know.
Goats?
Goats are in everybody's petting zoo, aren't they? I mean, come on.
I guess.
Yeah, you gotta have a goat. You gotta have a goat.
Tarantulas?
No, I don't
What
know.
kind of
I'm
critters are in
gonna
Dubai?
pass
Isn't
on.
Dubai desert? So camels?
Oh, it's pretty built up, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there's camels, right? Okay, that's probably. I don't know. Who knows? Can you?
Have
pet
you been there?
Dubai? No. Can you pet a camel? They
Sure
like to.
you can.
They like to spit at people. They're not very.
They would probably spit at you too.
Hospitable. Yes, those guys and the llamas, they spit at me too. Hospitable llamas. Let's see. Istanbul, Turkey. Every year, Istanbul's Irish Center, the James Joyce Irish Pub, holds an Irish festival around St. Patrick's Day.
Have you ever read James Joyce?
I have not.
I mean, he's like the ultimate, right? Isn't he the ultimate Irish author or something?
I don't know. Maybe I have. What is he? Tell me what I would have read.
I honestly don't know.
Well, he has a pub that we could go to in Istanbul if we need to do that.
Hey, there's a pub. What's the other guy's name? The other, there's one in
Irish
in
dude?
Lincoln Park. No, Wild. Oh, Wild. Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde, yeah.
There's a bar. There's a bar there.
Is he
Lincoln
Irish?
Park.
Is that guy Irish?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, all right. Then
Is he? Maybe
I don't know.
not.
We'll have a drink to him on
I could be making things up.
St. Pat. Yes, Becky, you do that occasionally. Just
in a
off
while.
one of Istanbul's most notorious nightlife streets, the pub is the capital's only Irish bar and features live dancing, music, an ample beer selection, and plenty of traditional Irish food. Oh, also an attached boutique hotel appropriately called the Istanbul Shamrock. Well, there you go.
Okay, Oscar Wilde is Irish.
There you go.
He was born in Dublin in 1854. So he's probably through the potato famine, right?
Probably.
Look at what, I don't know.
Weren't they?
I don't know what he read, what he wrote.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
Your relatives are celebrating in Moscow, Russia.
I don't have relatives in Moscow.
Oh, you don't? Well, then
Yeah,
forget about
I'm
it.
a Petersburger.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they're doing it there, but
Oh.
Moscow is doing it.
Okay.
Moscow St. Patty's Day Parade started in 1992 and has kept on growing. Even in years when it was canceled or moved, Moscovites is what they're calling them, still congregated on Novi Arbat, the Moscow main drag, where it all began on the 17th. Marching bands, horsemen, and green beer are found in abundance. And Oslo, Norway. Every year, the Norwegian Irish Society gathers to have Norway's largest St. Patrick's Day parade. They do have pictures of all these if you want to go look at it. It's irishcentral.com is where we are. Let's see. This was founded in 2009 by the Oslo St. Patrick's Day Association, mostly comprised of Irish expats. The parade has grown to an all-inclusive celebration of the Irish in Scandinavia. And then Spain has got one going on the southern coastal Blanca in eastern Spain. This picturesque Spanish outpost.
I'd go there.
Yeah?
Nice and warm.
Is it? Yeah. Are we on the? Are we at like Orange Beach or something? Are we on the ocean there?
I don't know.
Let's see. Host the largest parade in Spain. So Madrid is the close second. A favored destination of Irish vacationers, the fiesta lasts well into the night and spills into the white sand beaches. There it is. Long after the parade has ended. For the sixth most. Okay, that's it. That's it. So those are the places that Irish Central tells us to check
There's quite
out.
a few.
There are that they do kind of wacky.
We were in downtown Oak Park last weekend, and they were celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
What were they doing?
Well, the whole town was, they're just, well, we were there for something else, but there was a lot going on. And then my husband, Brian, where was he? Like last weekend too, last Thursday, he was in downtown Tinley Park and they were celebrating
They had
St.
a little.
Patrick's Day.
Well, when it's in the
So
middle of the
it's-
week, usually this coming weekend is going to be, the Southside
But
Irish Parade is on
Right,
Sunday. When is the
right.
downtown parade? Is that Saturday?
I think so. I
you
know
look that up?
South Side's on Sunday.
So I know for sure Southside's on Sunday because the Day Drinkers, here's a plug,
Mm-hmm.
Day Drinkers are playing on Sunday in Hoffman Estates, Illinois.
But that's not
You're talking
the
about the
South Side.
Chicago parade?
Chicago parade.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, March 14th.
It is Saturday, March 14th. So, and then the South Side is the 15th. So there you go. If you're looking for some parades.
Bitter cold weather though coming.
Oh, it's
huh?
going to be awful. Sunday's going to be awful. So I don't know who's going to be out on that South Side. We might get some of them up here. Well, they probably won't want to drive through it, but who knows? Hopefully it doesn't
Who
come.
knows?
I'm hoping it doesn't come till we're going on from 4 to 7. It's Sunday
Are
afternoon.
you inside or out?
Inside. Oh, good
Oh.
Lord. Yeah. They built a nice big back room with a big old stage back there. It's nice. So we're going to be there. Day Drinkers are happening on Sunday, this Sunday at Hoffman Estates Rookies, if you want to join us from 4 to 7. It is not a St. Patrick's Day event, but please wear green if you choose, right? We'll do a jig or 2 or 3 or 6 or 8. I don't know.
Wait, you will?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I
Why
wanna
not?
see that.
Why not? You give me some
Oh.
Irish coffee and I'll do a jig for you. Let's see. Yeah, it's like putting a quarter in me. I wind up. Let's see. You want to know there's some interesting St. Patty's Day festivities in this country. Let's see. Let's go for where did it go? It's right here. Let's see. Well, discover the most interesting St. Patrick's festivities across the country. This is travel in U.S. News. Here's your list. Boston. They put Boston as the number one. There's photos in this too, Matt, if you want to grab them. TravelUSnews.com is where I'm at. Boston, as a city with one of the largest percentages of inhabitants of Irish descent for the U.S. Census Bureau, Boston is a no-brainer if you're looking for an authentic St. Patrick's Day celebration. Who's next? Go ahead. You want to guess?
Chicago.
Okay.
Is Chicago next?
No. Number 2. Wait, what happened to number 2? Boston is number 2. What happened to number 1? Oh, there is no number 1. Never mind. Boston. And then Savannah, Georgia. Southern city of Savannah, Georgia is rich in St. Patrick's Day annual traditions like dyeing the water green and Forsyth Park's fountains. And
Okay, the first who ever did that was Chicago, by the way. Go on.
but these are little fountains in the park. They're no big deal.
Yeah, they're no
but
big deal.
I heard Savannah's got a huge Irish
I heard that
population,
too.
and that
Yeah.
when they first started coming over, they would go to the port in Savannah, and that's where they let a lot of them off. So there's been a lot of Irish there over the years. And then Pittsburgh is the next on the list.
No,
Yes.
Chicago's much bigger.
Chicago's not there yet. Considering the fact as much as 1/5 of Pittsburgh's population claims at least partial Irish heritage, not surprising that the city makes a big to-do about it, about St. Patrick's Day. And then New London, Wisconsin beat out Chicago. For a St. Patrick's Day experience unlike any other, visit to New London is a must. Located about 40 miles west of Green Bay, this quaint city stands out thanks to its quirky St. Patty's Day festivities, which include leprechauns changing the city light signs to read New Dublin and local putting on an Irish funeral, oh my god, parody. Okay. Well, you can do that if you want to go up there. Now, Chicago. Now we're talking Chicago. The Windy City's annual dyeing of the Chicago River has become one of the world's most recognized St. Patrick's Day traditions. Annual ritual dates back to 1962 when it was born from a suggestion from the local plumbers union. While the river once stayed green for nearly a month, when was that?
It's probably not a good thing.
No, I think it was just naturally green. Today's green dye lasts for only a few hours. Other St. Patrick's Day traditions taking place in Chicago each year include Irish parades throughout town, an 8K run called the Shamrock Shuffle, bar crawls, and more. The next city that you want to watch it in if you're going to go to St. Patty's Day is Cincinnati. While the city may not dye its river green the way Chicago does, Cincinnati is still chock full of holiday events that make St. Patty's Day a boatload of fun. The next city is Kansas City, Missouri. While Hot Springs, Arkansas may not immediately come to mind when you think of St. Patty's Day, this town hosts a unique parade you may never forget. Then there's Kansas City, Missouri, New York City, O'Neill, Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
Enterprise, Alabama, New Orleans, go figure. They like
Enterprise, Alabama.
I know.
I've never heard of any of these.
Right. I know. That's wacky. It's wacky, wacky. All right. Happy music. Gotta run. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Cintas. Illinois is launching a new program offering up to $15,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance for first-time home buyers. The Access Home program pairs a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with zero-interest assistance to help buyers cover upfront costs. The Illinois Supreme Court heard arguments in a case involving double jeopardy and separate criminal trials. The issue is whether prosecutors can pursue additional gun charges after a defendant was acquitted in a related case that was tried separately at the defendant's request. The Illinois Senate faces a Friday deadline to move bills out of committee for floor consideration. Measures advancing include new liability insurance requirements for some voters, expanded pension buyout options, and protections for people using mobile ID cards. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie and Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. This afternoon, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Tonight, rain showers likely and mostly cloudy, with a low around 36. Gusty winds up to 55 miles per hour. Looking ahead to Friday, partly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, it's 42 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Talk Time with Tami and Friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We're glad you're joining us today on a Thirsty Thursday. What are you drinking, Beck?
Water.
Oh, that's so good for you. Matt's got water too.
I do.
I had to have a little caffeine today. Just
Oh,
a little, just
you don't believe in water, do you?
I know. I don't like it.
Tammy,
it's just so boring. I just can't do it. I gotta have some kind of flavor in there. You know, when I was a kid, you couldn't have water, or you only had to have water at school, like out of the drinking fountains, or
Right,
whatever.
right.
So I used to pretend it was grape Kool-Aid coming out of there, and then I could drink it, Yeah. Sorry.
Weren't you ever thirsty for water?
Never.
How can you not be thirsty for water?
Yeah, no. Like pickleball, I got water. Like working out, doing stuff that's like stuff, I got water. Or Gatorade, one or the other. But in general, when I'm drinking, I don't know. I just want a flavor of some sort. I don't know. I'll work on that. I've been working on that for decades.
Yes.
And I'll continue to work on that. Hey, what do you call a happy shamrock? Oh, a Lucky Charm. That was bad. These are bad. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Irish.
Irish who?
I wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day.
That's a cute one.
Knock, knock.
That's old.
I know. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Sherwood.
Sherwood who?
Sherwood like to find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah.
That's not old. Knock, knock.
These are like Reader Digest.
Yes, they are. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Annie.
Annie who?
Anybody want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
You should stop now.
I should. Yes, I should. And I will. Let's see. Matt has been digging in the News Nation bin. What have you found, Matthew? Anything?
Well, no news is good news.
I know. Is that true? Is that true?
That's what I've heard in my lifetime. Transportation Security Administration agents are getting little to no pay as the partial government shutdown is now more than 3 weeks long. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer reports from Miami International Airport and says that's led to worker shortages at the nation's airports.
DHS says more than 300 of its TSA workers have quit since February at the start of this partial government shutdown. CBS News reports absences have more than doubled, and Denver Airport is even asking for donations of grocery store and gas gift cards for TSA workers who are now set to miss a full paycheck tomorrow.
At Houston's William P. Hobby International Airport, passengers are told to arrive 3 to 4 hours early to make it through TSA checkpoints in time to make their flights.
And it's going to get worse because, well, spring break's starting to roll out. Like Nashville's on spring break right now. I don't know. How bad is it going to get? What is going on? Can we not pay these people? I mean, that's we expect
Well, they're
them
part of the budget,
Yeah,
discretion,
Beck,
whatever.
but the morons, they have
Well.
one job, and that is to run this government, and they can't keep it open. And now we're getting our travel back. Everybody's traveling. It's spring break. You want to spend money, you want to travel, you want to do it, and they don't even pay the TSA. They can't even pay them. This is not the first time it's happened. Why would you ever want to be a TSA worker?
Because it's a bargaining. Yeah, it's a bargaining tool. So
Yeah, but whose fault is it? It's not their fault. It's not the people who aren't getting paid.
it's not their. Of course not.
No, they're the pawns in this whole BS crap.
Yes.
Well, at what point are we going to hold them accountable for what they're doing to people around this country by
I
not
guess at the vote at the voting
when you
booth,
vote.
right?
So give me the name of everybody who's responsible for this and don't reelect them. Is that how that works? We could do it, I mean, it makes me angry that this keeps happening over and over.
know.
And for 3 weeks, we haven't heard nothing about it. Like, very little have you heard that they're doing anything to fix this. And these people can't feed their families. We got people asking for.
Well, they're going to quit. Yeah, they got to get a different job.
Well, they're going to have to, right? But so think about that, Beck. If everybody quits.
Right.
Then what? Then nobody travels until they got to rehire all these people, and then they're not going to pay them in another 6 months or a year. Why would anybody want that job? That's all I'm saying. Are the air traffic controllers getting paid?
I should look into that.
I don't know enough about it.
Because this is the TSA guys we're talking about, right?
It says the Business Insider says currently they are.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Oh, you know what?
What?
3 months ago,
Oh,
they
no.
didn't get paid.
3 months ago. Well, that was the
Well,
first.
they get back pay. I mean, once it's decided, yeah.
They better, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's been
it's their
solved.
money.
Right.
Yeah, it's been.
So they are getting paid, we think.
No, now I'm seeing governmentexecutive.com in February says that they're not. U.S. Travel Association says that they are paid regardless of future funding disruptions. That was 8 days ago. So
8 days ago, they said they were getting paid. Well, I haven't heard about them. I've only heard about the TSA guys that
me
are
too.
not happy. And I'm not happy for them. Like, I feel bad for them because it's a horrible place to put your people in, Take care of your people. Gosh
do you
darn
think
it.
there's something deeper going on, like a loss of money?
No, I think they're
somewhere?
idiots. I just think they're idiots they're trying to use this as a, like she said, as a leverage. And it's hurting a lot of people because you can't figure out a way to use leverage that doesn't hurt people. Cut it out. Like, shame on you.
Yep.
Bad politicians. Bad.
Great. Bad.
All right, I'm done lecturing. Hey, Becky.
Yeah.
Know what I got?
What? New game?
A new game. This
How
one.
exciting.
Yes, ding, ding, ding. This will get the yes button.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me dig it out. It is, what time is it? We got time? Are we 41? Is that what?
We are at 41, 22 seconds, 23.
Do we want a break? It's up to you.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Oh, yeah. Quick break. We'll pay the window guy and we'll be back. Don't go away.
Elgin isn't just a city, it's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now, 847-741-5660, or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right, and they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Welcome back, everybody. You got 3:45 on a thirsty Thursday afternoon. It is game time at the OK Corral. Yes, we have a new game. This one, Rebecca, is called Higher or Lower.
Oh, okay. It's like, what's that show? The Price is Right.
Well, kind of, but I'm going to give you two facts, and you got to tell me which one happened first. Is it higher or lower? Okay, here's the first question. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yes! Okay, buttons are ready. Okay, first question. Oh, thinking music. Was the invention of television earlier or later than the founding of NASA?
Was television
invented earlier or later?
Or later than NASA?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I am going to say, that sounds like a trick question, so I'm going to say NASA is earlier. No. All right.
Television was invented in 1927, while NASA
I did not know that.
was founded in 1958.
Really?
Yeah.
1927.
Yeah.
You want to ask
you
Chad?
sure?
Ask Chad. That's what my happy little card says. The first question, we're going to Chad for cry out. Television was invented in 1927, while NASA was founded in 1958.
Who invented television?
Well, wasn't that Marconi? Is that Marconi? I don't know.
I don't know.
Was the invention of television earlier or later than the founding of NASA? Was the invention of television? So it was invented in 1927. Okay, your fact to Chad is television was invented in 1927. Right? And then we'll see what Chad has to. We got to wake him up, though. He's under the desk.
Oh.
He is taking a little nap.
Yeah, I know. Wake up, Chad. Come on, Chad.
Rough life
Get
for
up.
Chad.
Yeah.
Rough life. Well, we can move on. It's okay.
He sleeps under the desk.
Oh.
Wait, hold, please. He's got something to say.
Okay.
What do you got, Chad?
Interesting. Did not expect this.
What'd he say?
Oh, look, a history buff who stopped reading halfway through the timeline. Saying television was invented in 1927 is like saying airplanes were invented when your flight got delayed. In 1927, Philo Farnsworth gave the first successful fully electronic TV demonstration in San Francisco. But mechanical television systems existed earlier, John Logie Baird showed one in 1926. So
Hmm.
1927 is important, sure. Just not the neat little TV magically appeared moment you're hoping for. Nice try, time traveler. Score 610.
He's such a smart aleck, that boy. Okay.
He really is.
He really is. Okay, so close enough. I don't know. Let's move on, shall we?
Okay.
Let's. Number 2 is the height. All right, Rebecca. Is the height of Mount Everest higher or lower than the cruising altitude of a commercial airplane?
It's lower.
It's lower. You are correct.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh, what happened to it? There it is. There it is. Lower. Mount Everest stands at about 29,032 feet, while the cruising altitude of a typical commercial airline is around 31,000 to 38,000 feet.
Still.
I know.
Nah.
I know. Don't hit the mountain. That's all I ask.
Nope.
Okay, number 3 on our happy list. Did the launch of Google happen earlier or later than the release of the first Harry Potter book? Ha!
Ooh, wow, that's a good one.
The launch of Google happened earlier or later than the release of the first Harry Potter book?
I'm going to say earlier.
Let's see. Hold on, man. I don't know which was right. Okay. Oh, no.
No.
That's a tough one. The first Harry Potter book was released in 1997, and Google launched in 1998. I would have put Google before 98, but
yeah.
All right. What do I
Yeah.
know? What do I know?
I
Nothing.
don't know.
What
Yeah,
do
I
I
don't
know?
know.
A lot of nothing.
I mean, we're talking about a year.
Right.
Right?
Hey, Becky.
Yeah.
Was the number of Ford Mustangs sold in its debut year higher or lower than the population of Detroit in 1965? Did they sell more Mustangs than people?
Yeah, no, they did not.
So you're saying the number of Ford Mustangs was lower than the population of Detroit?
Yes.
That is correct, young lady.
I mean, that would be insane.
Yes, it would. But let me tell you the numbers. Okay, Mustangs, there were approximately 418,812 Mustangs sold in its first year, in 1964 to 1965. Well, the population of Detroit in 1965 was around 15 million. Oh, no, 1.5 million. My bad, I didn't see the dot there. 1.5 million. So
A little bit different.
Yes, there's a difference in that. So, yeah, you're more people in Detroit. Okay, next on our happy card is the number of Olympian gods higher or lower than the number of sins mentioned in Dante's Inferno?
I didn't read Dante's
Me
Inferno.
neither.
So this will be a wild guess. There's probably more Greek gods.
So is the number of Olympian gods higher? You're saying
Olympian
it's higher.
gods.
Yeah, you're saying
Olympian gods.
Olympian gods higher or lower than the number of sins?
I'm going to say lower.
You were right before. It's higher. Higher.
That's what I meant, though.
There are 12 Olympian gods, while the Inferno focuses on 7 deadly sins.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Okay. And by the way, this game is meant for 10-year-olds. Are you kidding? Okay.
No, come on. It's like that book or that game. Are you dumber than a 5th grader?
Yeah, but those are like, I don't know. What have you read those questions? Should we get them?
5th grade, we were just starting to learn about all the the Greek gods and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Well, this is, I don't know. The age on the box said 10 plus.
Whatever.
I figured we could handle it. What do I know?
I figured we could.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Hey, Becky, is the distance from Earth to the moon greater or smaller than the circumference of Earth? Ooh. Hold on now. Is the distance from Earth to the moon greater or smaller than the circumference of the Earth?
Greater.
Ding, ding, ding.
Phew.
Distance to the moon is about 238,855 miles, while Earth's circumference is about 24,900 miles, so considerably greater. There you go. Good one. All right. What do you think? What do you think of the higher, lower game so far?
It's good.
It
So far,
is.
so good.
Yeah. Okay, here's your next one. I wonder how French is going to like this. She's not going to like it.
She'll do great.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go on. Is the number of stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame higher or lower than the number of U.S. cities with a population over 1 million? Whoa. Is the number of stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame higher or lower than the number of U.S. cities with a population over 1 million?
There's more stars on the Star of Hollywood. Yes.
So the number of stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is higher than the number of. Okay. It is higher. Ding, ding, ding.
You've been there?
Yes, I have.
They're all over the place.
They
those
are.
stars.
There are. Do you know how many stars there are there?
No, do you?
I do. 2,000.
Because you're looking at the number.
I'm looking at the number. 2,700 stars on
Yeah, I
the
believe
Walk
it.
of Fame. Well, the U.S. has around 10 cities with more than 1 million residents.
See?
Yeah, that's considerably higher. Okay, all right. How about this one? Is the number of cells in the human body, higher or lower than the number of stars in the Milky Way? Ha!
Well.
Well. What do you think about that, Missy?
I'll say there are.
Are there more cells in the human body or stars in the Milky Way?
I'm going to have to say cells in the human body.
Yes, that's correct.
Phew!
Human body has around 37 trillion cells, far more than the estimated 100 to 400 billion stars in the Milky Way.
Wow.
Yeah. Take
That's
that.
a big difference.
Take that. Okay, here's your next question. Number 3 on our happy little card was the first use of the Adidas 3-stripe design on shoes. You know that logo for Adidas?
Oh, sure.
Was it earlier or later than the founding of Levi's?
Oh, it was later than Levi's.
That's what I think too. Yes, later. It was founded.
Levi's was in the
1853. Very good, Rebecca. Well, Adidas first used those 3 stripes in 1950s.
Do you know why it was 1853?
Why was it 1853, Rebecca?
Because of the California gold rush.
Oh, they needed the jeans.
They needed those dungarees.
They needed some dungarees to go digging up them gold.
That's like an original pair. Someone found some in a house boarded up.
Really?
And they pulled it out, and they're worth I don't know, maybe $100,000 or something.
Yeah. Do they have holes in them? Because they're worth more. They're worth more now with holes in them. You know that, right? They got to.
No, they aren't. Silly you.
Let's see. Is the number of species of roses? This is up your alley, girlfriend. Is the number of species of roses higher or lower than the number of species of maple trees?
Higher.
Yeah, I think you're right. Higher. Yes, you are right. There are around 300 species of roses, while maple trees have around 132 species. I didn't know that. 132
I didn't know they had that
species
many
of
at
maple
all. trees. What? No, I just think of the names of roses. I don't know if that's what that meant.
Can you name all 300 for extra bonus points?
No. In your dreams.
Yeah. Hey, Becky, is the number of lives a cat is said to have higher or lower than the number of poles on a standard magnet?
I'm going to say there's more cat lives than poles.
You're saying the cat is higher. Yeah.
Yes.
Higher. A cat is said to have 9 lives, while a standard magnet has only 2 poles. Yeah.
Yes.
See, that's a 10-year-old can get that one.
Thank God.
All right.
I'm going to be in trouble soon.
No,
Okay,
you're not. No, you're not. We're working our way through this. Is the number of characters in the Lord of Rings Fellowship greater or smaller than the number of colors on a Rubik's Cube? Number of characters in Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm not into the Lord of the Rings.
Me neither. Did you read it at all? I didn't.
I read The Hobbit.
I didn't read The Hobbit. I didn't watch it. I might have watched The Lord of the Rings on TV. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know
but
the
that's
number
my
of
son's
characters?
favorite.
Is that right?
I'm going to say...
Do you want to phone a friend?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to take a big guess.
Go for it. Take a big guess.
I'm going to say there's more squares of colors. Is that the question?
Yeah. Is there
on a Rubik's Cube.
Yep. Okay. The number of characters in the Lord of the Rings Fellowship greater or smaller than the number of colors on a Rubik's Cube? It is greater. The Fellowship has 9 members when a Rubik's Cube has 6 colors.
Oh, I thought you meant like the squares on it.
Oh, no. There's I don't know how many squares are on there. There's a lot. The colors. They were looking at like how many colors that they were using. All right.
I think it's 36.
That's right.
36 what?
Squares on a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, is there 36 squares on a Rubik's?
Pretty sure.
All right, here's your last question, Rebecca. Is the total number of human chromosomes greater or smaller than the number of chromosomes in a pineapple? So you don't know.
I'm going to say it's more in a human.
You're saying it's smaller.
There's more chromosomes in a human than a pineapple.
Is the number of greater or smaller than the number of pineapples? So the number, you're saying it's greater. Human is greater.
Yes.
It's smaller. Humans have 46 chromosomes, while pineapples have 50. What? Why do
How could that be?
Why do
Think about
pineapples
that.
have 50? I don't understand.
And there's not different varieties of pineapples, or maybe there is.
I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. If there's 300 varieties of roses, there might be more pineapples. I don't know. All right, we're gonna skedaddle. Everybody have a fabulous St. Patty's Day. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Make good choices out there.
Real talent is defined by what people can do,